Do you spend hours each week creating Instagram content, but you're still not getting the sales and the wins that you see everyone and their mom sharing to their feed? It's really rough, but there's usually just a few simple changes you need to make to get there, and I'm going to help you. You are closer than you think. You can find the exact gaps that you have in your Instagram strategy, the gaps that are holding you back from getting clients from your content with my free Find and Fix the Gaps in Your Instagram Strategy quiz. All you have to do is take 5 minutes to fill out the quiz and you will get the exact roadmap you need to start getting sales from your Instagram content. Get your copy of the quiz at sociallyyours.biz/findandfixed. All spelled out, all one word, find and fixed, or check the link in the show notes. Welcome to episode 44 of Mompreneur Mastery. Are you super beyond tired? I know you're a mompreneur, so obviously are, but specifically, are you super beyond tired of posting, showing up in stories, recording reels all the time, and just not growing, not getting the sales you want for your online business? A lot of people think they just need to post more sales posts and they will make more sales, which is true. You have to talk about your offers to sell them. But before you can get to that point, there are other steps you have to take so your Instagram audience is ready to buy your offers. There's actually 5 types of posts you need to share to have a full Instagram strategy that acts as that funnel for you so you can attract your dream client and go all the way down the funnel into converting them into a lead or a paying client. I'm going to go through all of them in this episode. Make sure you listen through the end to hear every type of post, plus a super special offer to create your own Instagram strategy. Welcome to the Mompreneur Mastery Podcast, where we share actionable Instagram strategies that fit into a busy mom schedule so that you can get more engagement, more leads, and more sales in less time. I'm Sydney O'Brien, an Instagram strategist who started my business with pre-kids under 5 and found a way to do it without sacrificing quality time with my family and only working 2 hours a day. I love helping other mom business owners find that seemingly impossible mom work-life balance instead of spending too much time creating content that isn't getting them the results they want. If you're an overwhelmed but very ambitious business owner and you want to strategize the heck out of your Instagram account so that you can save time and make more sales, you're in the right place. So there is no one single post that is magically going to get you more clients or leads. Your Instagram content really should be acting like a funnel of sorts. And if you're not super new to the online world, I'm sure you've heard this term probably in terms of email marketing or maybe podcasting, but it applies to Instagram as well. You can't just share one promotional post and get a bunch of sales from it. It would be really cool if you could. I would love it. And I'm sure you would too. But unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. So you think of it as a funnel. You can think of it as steps you have to take, a checklist, steps your follower needs to go through to get to that end goal, to go from follower into client. And being an Instagram strategist, I talk about strategy a lot. And this is what I mean when I talk about strategy. There has to be an overall plan for your content to take your follower through all of these steps so they go through that funnel and turn into a client or a lead or whatever kind of call to action or goal you're using here. All of your posts should be working together to make that happen, to make sure all of these boxes are being checked off, all of these steps are being taken so your follower turns into a paying client. There are 5, if you want to think of them as stages or steps or parts of a funnel, whatever you want to do. There are 5 of them, 5 basic types of posts. You're going to have to do a bunch of each of them, but you can break it down into 5 basic categories, and I will go over them one by one. So let's start with the one people think you need the most, which is promotional posts. Obviously, right? Promotional content is what promotes and sells. I have talked to a lot of mompreneurs who get a little iffy about how to do it because they worry that they're going to come off as pushy or salesy. It just feels icky for them. But the thing is, people will know your brand by this point. This is honestly the 5th stage. We're going to work our way backwards here. This is the last thing you need to do. So at this point, they know you. They know your brand. They know your content. They know what you do in a general sense, like I do Instagram strategy. This person does time management or whatever. But you want to make sure you talk specifically about different offers so they know exactly how you can help them and exactly how they can work with you. Your promotional content should do that the most. I mean, you do it in some other content too, and we'll totally get into that. But definitely in your promotional content, make it super clear what you're offering and why they need it. It doesn't have to be sneaky. It's not pushy or salesy. They have problems and your offers have solutions. And if you've done the other 4 steps that I'm going to get into in just a minute, this is going to work out great for you. But before you can get to the promotional part, you have to have pre-promotional content. And again, the name seems obvious, but like, what exactly does that mean? Well, these are the posts that allow you to build that trust and show your authority and prep your audience for the offer. Without these posts, people will hesitate to buy. Without these posts, your followers are going to be like, is it worth it? Does this really work? Does it actually help me? Instead of being like, hell yes, this is just what I need, and then whipping out their credit cards to buy your offer. Without these posts that kind of prep your audience to buy, it might feel a bit like a jump. It might feel like they're not quite ready, like they're hesitant. So have these posts in your strategy to make sure that people are ready to buy, that they know that you are the person that can help them with whatever specific problem they're having that your offer solves. And when you do go to post that promotional content in the last stage, they're ready. They're all in. All right, but before pre-promotional content, before you get there, you have to have connection posts. This type of post, along with the pre-promo posts, are the 2 most missed steps in an Instagram strategy, which is a huge shame. I hate seeing it because there are so many mompreneurs out there with some really great services and courses and digital products that will really help people, and that those mompreneurs could be selling and supporting their families, which is great. I love to see that. So please don't skip on these 2 stages. These connection posts are the ones that get people to want to work with you. They want to engage with your content. They want to see you succeed. They connect with you and your brand. It's so much harder to convert followers into clients without this piece. It takes a lot for someone to fork over their hard-earned money to complete strangers on the internet, especially for our service-based businesses, especially when you're working with someone like one-on-one or even in a group like setting, like a course or something. Because that's a relationship, right? Do you want to spend money on it if you don't know if you're going to work well together with this person? That's such a big factor. So you need to share posts that show how you work, how your offers work, and foster this like even deeper sense of connection with your followers so that you can see more of them turn into clients when you share that pre-promotional and promotional content in the next stages of your strategy. And honestly, for the people that are worried about feeling like icky or pushy about sales, this is the best way to do it in like a non-icky way, because you are normally in your own target audience. So you know your audience's problems and what is going to work for them because you've been there and you did it. These are the things that are going to help you foster that connection so that when you do the pre-promotional and the promotional content, there's more excitement, there's more trust, and there's more conversions into paying clients. All right. Now, before the connection post, so that was working backwards, promotional, pre-promotional, connection. Before that, engagement, which might sound similar. I have heard people say they were confused about the differences between these 2. But connection can come from engagement, but not all engagement leads to connection. Okay. So engagement is great to start the conversations that lead to connection, but even outside of that, the marketing and the sales aspect, it's really helpful for that notorious algorithm that everyone hates on. Engagement is the absolute biggest indicator to Instagram that your content is worth showing to more people, both of your followers, since when you initially post, Instagram isn't showing your post to everyone on your follower list. You get a small percentage. And then the more people engage with it or watch it, if it's a reel, the more Instagram will show it to people, both on your follower list and non-followers that engage with similar content as your followers. And that's going to be really important in a minute. So you can see this stage works really closely with that connection stage, because if you don't have this engagement happening, it's going to be hard to get that connection, which makes it hard to get the trust and authority, which makes it hard to get the conversions for your promotional content, right? So you could see all of these stages, all of these different types of posts working together. But like I said, these engagement posts, the more people engage, the more Instagram will show it to non-followers with similar interests as the people engaging with this content, which means the very first stage is going to lay the groundwork for your entire Instagram strategy, all right? And that is growth posts. And if you are not new here, if you've listened to a few of these or connected with me on Instagram and seen my content there, you might be thinking, but Sydney, didn't you say you don't have to have a ton of followers to sell on Instagram? And yes, I have said that. And I will absolutely say it again because I stand by it 110%. I was a social media manager with 7 full-on management clients, which was fully booked for me and my schedule at the time. And when I did that, when I was fully booked, I had less than 300 followers on Instagram. And my clients found me through Instagram. This strategy that I'm outlining now is how I did that. In these growth posts, it's not so much about having a ton of followers. It's making sure that you have the right followers, okay? It's making sure that your followers are the ones that are most likely to buy from you, the most likely to be helped from your offers, the most likely to benefit from your offers. Otherwise, the rest of these checkboxes, the rest of these steps won't be met and your overall strategy won't work. If you are creating content for an audience that doesn't follow you already and isn't engaging, it's going to be hard. It is going to be very, very hard for you to get the engagement, to get the connection, to get the trust and authority from the pre-promotional posts, and to get the clients from the promotional posts if your followers aren't in your target audience, if your followers are not ideal followers. So these posts are super, super important to make sure everything else works. And you can really say that about all of these different stages. You can see how they all work together. You have to have the right followers to get engagement. You have to have engagement to start connection. You have to have that connection to build trust and authority. And you have to have all of these pieces together to be able to actually turn these followers into leads and paying clients. So there you have it, the essential 5 stages of your Instagram strategy: growth posts, engagement posts, connection posts, pre-promo posts, promo posts. All right. And remember, it is all about using these to build a relationship with your audience, providing value, and then offering your amazing solutions. If you want to learn more about what kind of post you should share for each of these steps, or if you're thinking, cool, but like how do stories and outbound engagement and all the Instagram features come into play, your next step is to join my brand new membership that launches literally today. It's called Post with Purpose, and I'm super excited about it. Inside Post with Purpose, you will get access to monthly trainings, templates, guides, and ongoing support with me to create and implement an Instagram strategy that focuses on these 5 stages and fostering connection so you can convert followers into leads and clients. Like I said, it launches today, which is Monday, May 20th. And because of that, when you sign up before the end of the day on the 22nd, May 22nd, you are going to get a super awesome founding member price of only $27 a month. Yeah. So sign up at the link in the show notes to join Post with Purpose before that price goes up, so you know what to post and when to strategize your Instagram content so that it gets leads and clients for your online business. Thank you so much for listening to Mompreneur Mastery, Simple Instagram Strategy for Busy Moms. If you were listening to this episode and found yourself nodding along, I would love it if you would find me on Instagram and send me a message telling me your biggest takeaway. My handle is @socially.yours.strategist. And don't forget to grab your free 1 month of Conversation Starters content calendar so that you know exactly what to post to get more comments without spending hours brainstorming Instagram post ideas. You can get it at socialyours.biz/content calendar or head to the link in the show notes. Hey mompreneur, I know that selling your offers on Instagram is really hard. First, you gotta know how to word your content to make sure that it clearly shows how amazeballs your offer is. And then you also have to know how to craft the content to make sure it appeases the algorithm gods so it actually gets seen by the people most likely to buy it. My goal is to help moms help their families through their online businesses. That is why I made Carousels That Sell. Carousels That Sell is a collection of 7 Instagram carousels and captions that have made me over $20,000. So I turned them into plug-and-play templates so that you can get the same results. Carousels That Sell is super easy to use, so you can easily create and schedule the content and will help sell your offers for you while you're off playing with your kids. Grab the templates that have made me over $20K for only $27 at socialyours.biz/carousels-that-sell so you can grow your business bank account faster than your kid outgrows their clothes.